I'm getting ready to install a wiring harness on my 2012 Honda Pilot. Taking a picture off the internet right now of what they look like. Now I actually got the wire harness and it didn't have that black box on it, but apparently you plug that black box into the gray adapter. So this is how that's set up. I got the black box wasn't plugged into it, but I did plug it in. It fits in there nicely. Then going into the sidewall through there, and I don't know if you can really see it, but it's a little hard to get one hand in there, but I eventually did and got that plugged in. So, but then I wound up with these two little gems right here. When I went up under the hood, I was like, okay, where do these go? But actually what they do is, if you look right here, they fit into there. So I'll see if I can keep the camera on this and show you what I'm talking about. Take the end of it and just put it up against there. And those just kind of snap in. Then the other one goes, they're both identical. It just goes in the opposite direction. You can look at the prongs and tell how they go in. And then that one just snaps in there. And then if you take a look inside, right here, there's a little metal plate sticking out there, and there's two grooves on the back of this. You just slide that right over there and that'll hold your box right there, and then you can put your cover. You can see I put the black, I fed the wire in there, put the black box in there and got it set, and it locks it down really well right on it. It doesn't wiggle. No likelihood of it coming loose, makes it secure. The next thing I had is this little pink 30 amp fuse that comes, and once you get under the hood here, you'll find this box right here. If you take and put two fingers on it, let me get over here where you can kind of see. You can put two fingers right here and then your thumb on this other one. That cover comes off really nicely. Then you just take this fuse here and it just inserts right there. Put the cover back on, close your hood, and that pretty much takes care of that. The next thing I had to do was come underneath and find this little gem. Now when you go to take this off, if you have to reach up behind it, I'll see if I can do this. And there's a little tab back there you can feel. So I'm going to go ahead and unhook it, and then I'll show you what I got there. Okay, once that's out of there, I know the lighting's kind of poor here, but on the back side of this right here, sorry, wrong side, right here, there's a little tab, and you have to reach behind there and pull that tab up, and then that will slide right off of that little bracket right there. Once you get that slid off of there, there's a little release right here. If you pull it, just kind of wiggle that, it'll come right out. After you get it out, then you can take your 4-prong, and your adapter will come up here and plug right into this. I'll do that and show you again. I now have that wire harness plugged into that. I'm just going to place it back up there and put it on the bracket and feed the wire over to the hitch. Now you can see I got it put back on its clip up under the bumper. I was able to take the wiring harness and feed it under and into a channel behind the bumper bracket, and then feed it out through right next to the hitch itself. So after that, it's just putting everything back in place and testing it to make sure it works. As you can see, there it is, all hooked up. I checked it all out, got my boat on here, ready to go do some fishing. Everything worked great. one thing I did notice when I first hooked it up, went to back my pilot up to the boat, it seemed to beep. But once I plugged it into the trailer and checked it, the beeping stopped, and I haven't got it to reoccur since then, so I'm not sure what that was, but otherwise everything seems to be working fine. The trailer lights work great. So hey, good luck if you do yours.